Welcome guys to another week and another video. And for this week we're going to be looking at an incredibly tasty banana bread recipe. And with inclusions like toasted walnuts and chocolate, I highly recommend you guys give this one a shot. And to start off any good banana bread recipe, what we're going to need are the bananas. Now of course you want the bananas to be as ripe as possible, but if they aren't, you can always throw them in a low oven at around 350 for about 10 minutes, and that'll ripen them up real quickly. And now that we have our perfectly ripened bananas waiting in the wings, we're going to mix together our dry ingredients. And of course all the information and the amounts are going to be written down in the description. And feel free to spice it any way you want. Here I'm just using cinnamon. And after we get all of our dry ingredients incorporated and whisked together, I'm going to cream together some butter and our brown sugar, as well as some of our peanut butter. Now, of course, the peanut butter is obviously optional, but I really suggest giving it a shot. I think it really gives a really nice flavor to this. And peanut butter and banana just go together so well. And as you can see, I really creamed the butter and sugar together very well until it was nice and airy and light in color. And I'm also going to add in the eggs one at a time to make sure they are indeed well incorporated. And you want to be able to spend a good amount of time doing this, just because this is already a really dense bread, and the more air you can whip in now, the lighter and fluffier it will turn out. And as you can see, the bananas really just melted into a really nice pudding. This is exactly what you want. Makes it easier to mix in. And of course, after mixing in our banana, we're going to slowly sift in our dry ingredients. And you do want to slowly fold this in, just because you don't want to beat out any of the air that we worked so hard to create during the creaming process. And once it's all mixed together well, these next two ingredients are completely optional, but I do believe it's what makes this banana bread recipe really special. So I'm going to throw in some toasted walnuts and some hand chopped chocolate. And I will always recommend to hand chop your chocolate and not just buy the chocolate chunks, and that's because the different size chunks really do give a nice texture to the bread. And in our loaf pan, I'm going to make sure I generously butter it down, because you don't want anything to stick. But I'm also going to make this parchment sling that'll make it easier to take out after it's done cooling. And it's just an overall great technique to use when you're baking any type of cake. And yes, I did just imply that this is more so a cake, because let's stop kidding ourselves, this isn't bread, this is cake. And just to make this look a lot prettier when it comes out, I'm going to take a less ripe banana, slice it in half, and then you can put it on top any way you want, or you could just completely skip this step, but I honestly think it really makes it come out looking great. And you can also put some raw sugar on top just to give it a bit of a creme brulee effect. And when it comes out, you want to give it enough time to cool. Remember, this is a very dense loaf, so it does take a lot of time to cool. And thank you guys so much for watching. This really came out amazing, and I would love to see you guys make your own and maybe add some different spices and flavors. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Peace.